In this video we're going to look at how important the cow was in early Irish life, and we'll see how this is reflected in certain words and phrases that we use today in the Irish language. If you would like to learn more about Irish, about its history, its journey, words, phrases and comparisons with other languages, then hit that subscribe button and don't forget to click on the bell notification where you can be notified whenever I upload a new video on my channel here, Learn Irish. So the Irish for cow is bo. Bo. That's pronounced like low in English. Bo. And in ancient Ireland it was said that the more cows you had, the higher status you had within your community. The cow was so important that it was often traded as currency as well in an older Ireland. This is probably where the following terms come from: buachel bo and Bovor. So buachel bo means someone who is careless or reckless in terms of decision making. It literally translates into a cowboy. And Bovor means the big cow, so it's basically refers to somebody who is incredibly successful or has achieved a lot or has a great status. But the word bo also features regularly in Irish mythology and folklore, and we see touches of this in the Irish word Bohín Day, which I've mentioned a few times on this channel. Bohín Day is the Irish for Ladybird, and it literally translates into God's little calf. Bohín on its own means runt, as in the runt of the litter, but Bohín Day together is God's little calf. And it acquired this name probably due to the close connections between the Virgin Mary and the colours red and black, because the Virgin Mary is often depicted wearing red and black in old images and old pictures, and this is where the name probably arises. But farmers in older Ireland were always delighted to see the ladybird, because this would be one insect that they would welcome with open arms, because the ladybird will feast on other smaller pests that would destroy crops. So the ladybird is known as a friend of the farmer. And Bealach na Bó Finne is the Irish for the Milky Way, and this literally translates into the way of the fair cow, or the way of the white cow. So this is a wonderfully poetic and spiritual way to describe the stars at night. Bealach na Bó Finne. This is one of my favourite Irish place names, Inish Bó Finne, and in English it's Inishbofin. It translates into the island of the white cow. So the story goes that two fishermen ended up lost at sea, and they somehow managed to get to the island of Inishbofin. It was very foggy, and they decided to light a fire in order to keep warm. But by lighting the fire, they managed to lift some ancient spell which had been cast on the island a long time ago. The fishermen said they saw an old woman walking down a laneway with a white cow in front of her, and when she struck the cow immediately turned to stone. So this is one of the many great stories and folklore associated with the cow in Irish history. Inish Bó Finne, Inishbofin, the island of the white cow. Let's talk about a beautiful native Irish wildflower now called the cowslip. So this is what the cowslip looks like, and in Irish it's Bainne Bó Bealachtáin. Bainne Bó Bealachtáin. Let's translate that word for word. So bainne is milk, bo is cow, and bealachtáin is an abundance of something or a plentiful supply of something. The legend goes that if you were to rub the cowslip onto the udder of the cow, and the udder is here, if you were to do that, you'd be able to look forward to a good and plentiful supply of milk. And that's where the name comes from, Bainne Bó Bealachtáin. It literally means plentiful supply of milk. Let's look at the word bóthar now and how that's connected to the Irish word bo for cow. So first of all, bóthar means road, bóthar, and it comes about because we're taking two words and we're adding them to one. So what I mean by that is, bo on its own means cow, and then har on its own means over something or on top of something. So the Irish word bóthar literally means a way or a pathway that cows can be transported on, whether it's from farm to farm or from field to field. And you may have heard of this word here, boreen, and that's a little road or a baby road, because anytime you put an een after something that's an I fada n, it usually makes the thing that you're talking about smaller or younger. So Bovor is road and boreen is a small road, or a narrow country lane, let's say. So as you can see, the Irish language is littered with subtle little references to bow. It is very significant in terms of Irish life, Irish history, and of course Irish mythology. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to let me know down in the comments section your thoughts on this video and any other useful words or phrases that involve bow. I'll be back very soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Slán go fóill.